Hello, my wonderful gamer guys, girls, and technicolor in between. Welcome to Head in the Game, that catchphrase I came up with just now.
Hooray for...
Improvisation.
That was indeed improvised as well. I am now leaning on my chair. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Anyway, we are Ruby and Oscar on Head in the Game, and today we have a very special show lined up, I guess.
Special show because we forgot to tell you guys in the last episode, but we vaporized Lucy.
Or vaporized her so much that she had to go to the dentist.
Yes. So we tried to vaporize her, but it didn't work out, and we ended up just knocking out all her teeth. So the dentist has to get all her teeth filled in. But we have a special mystery guest coming in to talk to us and participate in one of my famous challenge times,
which we are very looking excited for.
Yes.
So stay tuned for more.
Oh, these are pretty cool bananas.
Hello and welcome to Channel 9 News. I am Oscar Burgermeister. Breaking news today, the hosts of Head in the Game have been forced to change the title of a news segment into a Did You Know segment so that they can keep relevancy. Yeah. That's all for us now to hand over to Head in the Game. In the game. Thank you, 9 News. So welcome to Did You Know?
That is true. We did have to change it. But anyway, we're not going to be talking about that because that is the past. And we don't want to look back on the past. We want to look into the future.
I never look back, darling. It distracts from the now. It's in the mood from The Incredibles.
Look into the future, like looking into the Netflix games that have now launched, along with its first 5 games.
Ooh.
It has been rumored for some time, and now Netflix has announced the launch of Netflix Games, a new service that will provide games inside of your standard Netflix experience.
Ooh.
In its current state, the service will only be available on Android devices, and it is launching with the first 5 games, which are as follows: Stranger Things 1984, Stranger Things 3, The Game, Shooting Hoops, Card Blast, and Teeter Up.
Ooh. Are those last 3 tied to any Netflix shows?
I have no idea.
Tell us. Don't. It's nice to see that, you know, there's a lot of streaming service. There is a streaming service with your Netflix subscription that allows you to have games, but 5 games at launch seems a little bit weak.
Weak, yeah.
Weak, you know. You need a lot more than that, like existing titles and that kind of stuff, because there's a lot of other game streaming services out there, like PlayStation Now and EA Plus.
Yeah, like Android, Apple Arcade.
Apple Arcade, all those kinds of things. That gives you a lot more games, plus some good exclusives. But it's nice, but I'm sure that they will improve it over time.
Yeah. And I think we also read on the news article that they will be uploading more games as time goes on.
That makes sense. Why wouldn't you? And you know, I have mixed feelings about, you know, streaming games rather than downloading them because, as you know, the reception in Australia specifically isn't the best.
Yes.
So, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's just something to look forward to anyway.
You know what else is? You know what else is something to look forward to?
What?
Halloween, but that was a couple of weeks ago. But just this month, after Luigi joined the Lego Super Mario sets collection, they've announced 3 new sets tied with the theme of Luigi's Mansion. And they are expansion sets that give him the attention he deserves. These 3 packs are a lab and poltergeist set with a ghost, a mansion where you can encounter a King Boo and the Golden Bone for Polterpup, and a haunt and seek set with ghosts and hidden gems to find. Although they announced the set on Halloween, it won't hit store shelves until the first day of 2022, which is January the 45th of the 1st.
I'm super looking forward to this because I'm a big fan of the Luigi's Mansion series.
Yes.
I think it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's great that Luigi gets his own series as well.
But I've looked at the trailer as well, and it's not like, it's like a separate Luigi's Mansion theme. It's just Luigi's Mansion Super Mario sets.
Yeah.
But it's still cool. Yeah, go on.
But it's still super cool. And again, like it said, I'm really glad that Luigi is getting his own sets themed around his own games rather than just being another Mario cameo.
Yes.
Like he is in a lot of other games.
Yes, the Luigi is an awesome character. He's very lovable, and he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And the thing is that the Lego Mario sets, they're too kiddie.
Yeah, they're too run-of-the-mill.
They're too run-of-the-mill. They're not like actual proper Lego sets with like, it's not like a diorama where you can actually play with it. It's like building your own Mario level, which is super cool. It's like taking Mario Maker and putting it in real life. But I think I've said this before, but I'm not really interested in it because it's too much of like, it looks too much more like a kid's toy than like an actual Lego set that you can display. But then again, that's the entire point of it.
Yeah, and I feel like what they kind of did a little bit iffy with the you can make your own Mario levels is that it doesn't really look that appealing.
It doesn't look like a Mario level.
Yeah, it just looks like a bunch of blocks they just put on your kitchen table.
Yeah, it's like connected with just these plates. It's not really that. It's not like a structured level. Like you can move Mario around like a level. That's super cool, but it's not as cool as getting like actual minifigures of the characters.
Yeah, like the 64 set that we were talking about the other day.
But that wasn't even a minifigure.
Yeah, that was microfigure, but it was still compatible with Lego Mario. Yeah. And I feel like why this one I feel like will be a bit better from the pictures that I've seen is that it looks like an actual Lego set.
Yes.
But you could still like move around as Lego Luigi.
Yes.
So you get the best of both worlds in that sense.
Yes. But it does. But for me, it looks kind of similar to the other sets. But I think what Lego can do, like they've shown it with like the bigger sets, like the NES and the question mark block, that people actually want proper diorama Lego sets of these Mario worlds. So if they I'm not saying that the Lego interactive Mario is a bad idea. It's like it's a really good idea.
But it's mostly just good for the creative mind and not for just looking pretty.
Yeah, it's more of a kid's toy.
Yeah.
If they had more of those diorama sets rather than just mainly focusing on the level creator, then I think it would be really good. But it's completely fine. We get to see EGAD in Lego form, and
yes, I was about to say I want Lego EGAD.
Lego EGAD, chunky and all.
Chunky in all his glory. Anyway, stay tuned when we talk about Pikmin Bloom.
Woo!
Yeah. You're a poopy.
You've heard of the game that rocked the nation called Pokemon Go, and you've heard of many other fantastic AR titles, but have you heard of the brand new and amazing Pikmin Bloom?
Yes, I downloaded it on my phone.
But to those who haven't, Pikmin Bloom is essentially Pokemon Go, but with Pikmin, and instead of catching Pikmin, you get to walk.
And grow them.
Indeed, but you can also grow them and give them cool hats.
Very cool.
So let's get to talking about it. Oscar, as you said earlier, as he swallows his chocolate.
Yes.
You had downloaded Pikmin Bloom a couple of days ago.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I've only had like a couple of days with it, and not all of those days were filled with Pikmin Bloom glory, but what I can say, it's so flipping cute.
It is adorable.
It's so flipping cute. Like, your phone will track how many steps you take. You have to have the app open at all times, but there is an option to have it
Go into the background.
go into the background even when your phone even when the app isn't open.
Mm-hmm.
And it will track your step count, and depending on how many steps you take, you grow more Pikmin, which is really cool.
Amazing.
And basically encourages people to step.
Yep. Get stepping.
Hmm.
And of course, like with all the Niantic games, there's an option to look at the Pikmin in AR.
Yep. And it's freaking adorable.
It's so cute. I want to hold a Stevie in my hand.
It was right next. I had them placed in the next to the block box, the cardboard chip box on the floor. It was so cute.
Yeah, he sent me a picture and it was adorable. I might actually get another. We've been talking about it for a bit. But
I really haven't been talking about it that much, and you're just like, no, I won't get it. Oh my gosh!
I know. I want to see like actual like pictures and that kind of thing. But anything with Pikmin on it, I will probably get either way.
So that mobile game we talked about in a Did You Know segment earlier.
It was in our first episode, actually.
It was our first episode. We're now talking about it as it's actually come out a few months later, and it's on a thing that you can have in your pocket.
Indeed. The most pocketable item called a phone.
I don't know much else that we could say about it. It's pretty cute. It's Pikmin on a phone in your pocket.
True. But like with a lot of things, there's obviously a couple of issues.
Yes.
I can't think of any, can you?
I don't know, like, it doesn't really give you, like, that much incentive to, like, keep the app going. It's like, ooh, keep your phone on. It's like telling you, like, ooh, waste all your data so that you may unlock some cute, adorable Pikmin.
Yeah.
That's not worth it for me, honestly. Because in order for it to be, like, the best possible gameplay, you have to have the location, allowing location to be always, which means it's always tracking where you walk to get the most accurate results so that you can grow your Pikmin, which is like, okay, so you want me to waste my mobile data to potentially, so that I may potentially grow a Pikmin army that I can take cute pictures with. Does that sound...
Yeah, now that you put it like that, I will admit you had me at cute Pikmin army, but the mobile data thing does kind of suck.
Yes, so unless your phone automatically connects to every single Wi-Fi router, you're probably going to, it's probably going to really take a big bite on your mobile data.
Yeah. But while you were saying that, I did kind of have an epiphany, because I have Ring Fit at home, and like you said, Pikmin Bloom needs at least data or at least some form of Wi-Fi to be able to work. So what I was thinking, if I have like my phone on with Pikmin Bloom active in my pocket while I play Ring Fit, I could probably track my steps that way.
Yes, that's another way. You can just do it just by exercising or doing anything. But it does actually kind of incentivize you to like explore the world and actually go for a walk, because there's this system where if you like feed your Pikmin like seeds and that kind of stuff, the flowers on top of their head grow and you can collect them, and then whenever you take steps in this specific mode, whenever you take steps, you can flower the entire world. You can just cover it with flowers. It's like it's trying to get you to like connect with your friends, which you can do. So when you download the app, we can connect and go on some Pikmin walking together.
Yay!
So yeah, there are some definitely downsides, but if you don't mind that, I'd say pick it up. It's free. All you have to do is like link your Nintendo account if you have one, or just random email and just sign up. And it just use your me as your avatar. There's no real personal information taken away.
Yeah, so it's super good.
Super good.
Anyway, tune in next Ruby and Oscar for...
Wait, what? Who's at the door? Usually here on Head in the Game, the males are typically outnumbered by the females, i.e. Ruby and Lucy, to me, but today it is 2-1 with the men because we have a special male guest filling in for Lucy because she has a dentist appointment, Aaron Schneider.
Woo!
Speak into the mic.
Right, intro. Hey everyone.
This is how we do things.
This is pretty much the regular day at Head in the Game misogyny jokes.
Yes.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, hello, Aaron. This is Aaron. Hello, everyone. Okay, hold on. So, as you might have heard Oscar say, this is Aaron, a friend of us from school, and another fellow gaming friend. However, in not the gaming that we know it as Head in the Game, because he is a mostly PC person.
I've been playing PC since around like year 2.
Wow. So you can type quickly. It's something that
Depends on the terms, really.
depends.
Yeah, but anyway, it is good to have people who are not particularly console players here at Head in the Game, because it brings us to a topic called variety.
Right. Instead of us complaining about Nintendo.
Especially with PC, there's tons of variety.
And PC mostly covers some of the more independent game companies.
It's
Not
like
really
a big,
console.
gigantic umbrella
Yeah.
Definitely.
to cover up the console reign.
And all those trashy games just bounce off.
Yeah. Wait, are you sure?
Depends really. Depends if it comes to light or not.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to have a couple of questions for you. Some of it you've already answered now, but the first one that I kind of just come up on the spot is what kind of games do you like to play on your PC?
I generally play like open world games with a great main story and tons of variety in its actual game base. So generally with lots of options like accessories, able to change stuff, and just generally variety.
Awesome.
So it's like a kind of customizable, create your own character sort of thing.
Definitely. There's also things like these attachable stuff inside the game, really. So say you're playing a gun game, you can attach stuff onto it, or if you're playing something like Sims 4, you can just, change your character.
Fully customizable.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
really cool.
And what program do you use to play most of your games?
I definitely use Steam. I rarely use Forge for Minecraft mods and stuff like that. Sometimes it doesn't work though.
Okay.
I've got a quick question. Have you ever considered getting a console?
I've definitely considered a lot of it. I got a new PS4, I think, at the start of the year.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm thinking about saving up for a Switch, but first definitely a new laptop, because mine is ancient.
Yes.
Yeah.
Always got to be updating that tech.
Yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it, but one of my main goals at the moment is to save up for hopefully a new gaming PC.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Because right now all my games are currently on my just regular laptop, and even though I have it on the worst quality and worst performance ever, it still runs like hot garbage.
Yeah, the saddest part about gaming on PC is that you gotta have a good PC. Like, currently I'm playing games on my laptop, which is trashy as hell. So it's just really awful.
Yeah.
Sipping that water.
H2O break. Next question. What is can you give us maybe like a top 3 on your favorite PC games?
Oh, there's a lot of games around, but I think one of my favorite VR games, especially, is Pavlov VR. Mainly because I'm sort of into that fast-paced action style where you can talk to friends and you need to pay close attention.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And second would definitely have to be Lego Worlds.
Oh.
It's open world, tons of exploration, and it's just hours of entertainment.
I've heard of Lego World. It's kind of like Minecraft, but with Lego.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's a good main storyline. There's just great. And probably my I've got really two on the third list is definitely Space Engineers.
Oh yeah.
And probably Stormworks Build and Rescue.
Most
of those games haven't seen the light of day much, but yeah, they're definitely good games. I highly recommend them if you're into that open world style like me.
So no Microsoft Flight Simulator
Oh,
then.
actually, yeah, that's a good one. Fun fact, I was previously an Air Force cadet and we used to use that as our pilot training.
Ooh.
Oh, that's interesting.
So if you want to play Microsoft Flight Simulator, join the cadets.
You get put into grueling, very hard trainings, but you get to play Microsoft Flight Simulator, so that's good too.
That's good.
Especially the flying planes, that's fun as well.
Yeah. With that, we're flying right into a break.
Well done with the transition.
Thank you.
Here at Head of the Game, we do terrible segues.
Yes. So stay tuned on as we talk about some Did You Knows.
No, we're quizzing Aaron next.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Stay tuned for more.
Just the other day, I was talking with the Donkey Kong, and he said,
Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Oscar's Challenge Time. Now here's your host, Oscar Burgermeister.
Welcome, one and all, to Oscar's Challenge Time. So, Aaron, we did another take earlier, and Aaron was totally unprepared. So this is the second take. Welcome to the second take, everybody.
Second take edition.
Second take edition
Electric Boogaloo.
of Oscar's Challenge Time. And Aaron, if you did not know, I hold a bit of a challenge time where we test each other's gaming knowledge.
So I've heard.
So you've heard. It's been quite a persistent rumor. In the radio world, it's quite famous, you know.
And I'm actually curious. Have you actually listened to some of our shows?
Yeah, I've been listening to all of them on YouTube and radio. I really enjoy it, so I'm excited to be here.
That's good.
You're living out your dream. How does it feel?
Certainly different. I'm a lot chattier off the radio than I was on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get that.
Yeah. So, Aaron, I heard you're a bit of a PC buff.
Definitely. I wouldn't... Trying to be modest here, I wouldn't say I'm a PC buff because I got a pretty cruddy laptop.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really fun.
You know a lot about PC gaming.
Yeah.
So we're going to flip you on your head and we're going to test you on Nintendo.
Let's see how this goes then.
All right. So we're going to have Ruby and Aaron participate, and whoever will just go one to the other. Mm-hmm. And
No
if you get it wrong, or you want to pass on to someone else, you can pass on to the other person.
Yeah, there's probably going to be a lot of that with me. I have no clue.
Okay. Question 1. The Nintendo company was founded in 1889 and originally made what? A. Plumber action figures. B. Wooden cats. C. Playing cards. Or D. Fancy shoes.
I think I know this one. Is it wooden cats? Nah, I'm not sure. Just go with that.
Wooden cats?
Yeah, probably.
Huh.
What's the verdict, Doc?
The quiz I got up here, it doesn't give you which ones are correct. It just
Oh, come on.
I know this one. It's playing cards.
Yes,
anyway.
it's playing.
Oh, yeah.
Playing cards. All right. Ruby.
Ooh.
So you can't see. Okay.
I'm not looking.
What was the sequel to Super Mario World called? A. Super Mario World 2 Plumbing Adventure. B. Super Mario World 2 Wario War. C. Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. Or D. Super Mario World 2 Pipe Dream.
Oh, I'm not sure. I think Yoshi's Island was a separate thing
Yeah.
and wasn't just the sequel to Super Mario World. So I don't think that's right. I know Wario appeared somewhere, but I don't think it was in a Super Mario World thing. I think it was in one of his own games. I really don't know, man.
Please don't pass this on to me because I would definitely get it wrong.
What were the other two options that I haven't said?
Plumbing Adventures or Pipe Dreams.
Oh, I actually think it's Pipe. No. Oh, no. That's a different thing. I remember one game was when Mario woke up and it was just all a dream. But I think that
That's
was
Super Mario Brothers.
that was Super Mario Brothers 2. I actually think I'd go for Pipe Dream.
You are incorrect.
What?
It's Yoshi's Island.
Oh.
Because it was only to sell like a few more copies.
Oh, yeah, that's
you
true.
know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just an apology if I butcher any of these names because I am not a console player.
All right. This one I actually don't know. So,
This is gonna be fun.
you know what? Let's just screw it. How many Legend of Zelda games are there, Aaron?
Oh,
A 19, B 10, C 5, or D 12?
I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 10. I'm not sure. Or in between that, I have no damn clue.
Let me just look. What's your final answer?
I'd definitely say probably 5. My best guess.
You're incorrect.
Yep, as I expected.
It's 19. So, yeah.
There's a lot, man.
19.
I've coded a game
But
myself personally.
according to like my quick Google research, it's actually 27.
Gee.
Or they're probably not like mainline games. They're probably
yeah.
spin-offs. But
How-
in terms of mainline, 19.
How many years has Legends of Zelda's been running?
Oh, and ever since the NES.
Oh, okay,
So like,
that explains it.
so like 19.
Because I made a game myself on Python. It takes so much work.
Yeah. It's I think it's 1986 when it first came out.
Jeez.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now I've got major respect for it.
There's an urban myth that suggests that Donkey Kong was supposed to be called something else. What was the title, Ruby? A. Monkey Mario Mayhem. B. Monkey Kong. C. Simian Plumbing. Or D. King Kong.
Sometimes these names just amaze me.
They're talking about Donkey Kong the character or Donkey Kong the game?
The game.
The game?
Oh.
Okay. Oof. They probably wouldn't be able to call it King Kong
No.
because that was a movie that came out
Yeah,
before
copyright
it.
straight away.
So, Simian Plumbing just sounds too creative for back then.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm good at that.
Not wrong.
I have a terrible memory. What are the other two options?
Monkey Kong or Monkey Mario Mayhem.
I know for a fact that Mario wasn't actually called Mario back then.
Yeah, he was
So-
called Jumpman.
Yeah, he was called Jumpman.
Oh,
So
wait,
I would
was
just have
he?
to probably say Monkey Mayhem. Oh no, Monkey Kong.
You are correct.
Okay.
All right. So, Aaron, in which year was the game Duck Hunt released?
Oh,
A. 1985. B. 1999. C. 1984. Or D. 2002.
oh, I've got the old cassette game of it. My uncle had it as a child, and we still play it today whenever we go to Adelaide. But, can you repeat the D and C?
D and C.
Yeah,
D. 2002.
that's not happening.
C. 1984.
I'd say probably C.
You are correct. And it was actually the first instance of cyberbullying because whenever you missed
Yeah.
the Duck Hunt would laugh at you.
Yep.
So don't cyberbully kids. All right. Ruby,
Yes.
Which country does the character Kirby come from? A. Japan.
Oh, she's got this on.
Oh.
B. Marshmallow Island. C. Dreamland. Or D. Sweden.
She's got this 100%. It's gonna
Which
be
country does
definitely-
Kirby come from?
Yeah.
I'm just laughing at the other answers. Well, are they talking about like in-game or like where it was created?
I think
Probably, yeah. I think it's
in-game.
where. I think it's where he's created.
If you could say in-game, that you get extra points.
Oh,
No, we're not doing points because I can't be bothered.
Okay.
fair enough.
Well, I'm pretty much certain that almost everything at the time came from Japan. So it's likely where he was first created, and he was created by a Japanese man.
So true.
So that's where he was created, but the actual land that he comes from is Planet Popstar, or otherwise known as Dreamland.
You are correct.
Oh, wow.
I love Kirby.
All right.
As we can see.
Okay. Aaron, what is the name of the elf-like warrior found in the Legend of Zelda games? A. Dink. B. Bink.
Okay, come on. This is an obvious one.
C. Mink. Or D. Link.
Link.
You are correct.
That's an obvious one. Yeah. Who has not heard of Legends of Zelda? If you haven't,
Fetuses.
please just have a look. It's
Okay.
such a good game.
Okay. Ruby, how many different games has Mario appeared in? Not had a starring role, but
Just appeared in.
Just appeared in.
I feel like we've had this question before.
A. 45. B. Over 100. C. 152. Or D. Over 200.
I'm pretty sure we've had this question before, and I'm pretty sure that it's over 200.
Wow.
Yes.
Woo!
You are correct.
Here we go! Way done.
All right. Aaron, what is the name of the royal people that live in the Mushroom Kingdom? A. The fungi. B. The mushroom face. C. Toad. Or D. Kevin.
What was A?
Fungi.
I mean, I have no clue, so I'll just go with that. That sounds like the most logical one.
No, it's Toad.
What?
Toad. They're the.
You never heard of Toad?
they're the
Wait,
people-
yeah, now I remember.
Were you thinking of Toad the Frog?
No, I thought you meant like all the people as a collective. Like, what would you call them?
Oh.
Oh, that makes so
Okay,
much more sense.
Lucy
now.
wishes she had this question. In Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, who is Digby's twin sister?
Hey, I know this.
A. Princess Peach. D. Isabella. C. Princess Daisy. Or D. Sharon.
Two of these
Wait.
ones I know that aren't.
Okay, I'm immediately calling you out. It's not Isabella, it's Isabel.
Isabel.
It's Isabel.
Oh, is that like the Isn't she like a dog or something?
Yeah, they're both dogs.
Oh yeah. That
Isabel
makes-
is
yeah.
a golden dog.
Yeah, I've
and
heard of
Digby
it
is
before,
a
yeah.
brown dog.
All right.
He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Well, they're both good boys.
Yeah. Your answer?
Isabel.
Yes.
I said it.
You're correct.
Wait.
Yay.
Here we go!
All right. Aaron, I think this is a pretty easy one.
Okay.
What year did the Nintendo Switch first come out? A. 2010.
Oh, come on.
B. 2012. C. 2017. Or D. 2020. I knocked over the PC.
It definitely didn't happen in 2020. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that technology was probably around, like that specific technology was around at what was the latest year?
2010.
I've got a terrible memory.
That's fine.
So I think it's around 2017.
You'd be correct.
Here we go!
You guys would hate me if I got that wrong.
Well, not really.
Ruby,
Hello.
what is Mario's home stage in Super Smash Bros? A.
Ooh.
The Kew Gardens. B. The Congo Jungle. Oops. C. Peach's Castle, Mushroom Kingdom. Or D. Hyrule Castle.
It would have to be Peach's Castle.
You'd be correct.
Hey!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da! Da-da-da-da-da.
No, Aaron answered fungi, remember?
Oh, that's right.
What?
That's right. Oh, well, whatever.
Oh, never mind. What we got answer?
Oh, well. It's just a computer that I got it. I'm just clicking the answers because I got this from some random website that I've got up on here. And so, yeah. Hooray. Hooray for me. Yay. We scored 12 out of 12, guys.
Well done.
Yay.
Well done.
Even though you didn't correctly guess it, I got it 12 out of 12.
Well
Oscar
done.
is the real
Well
winner.
done.
Suck.
Oscar's the real winner.
So I'm the real winner today.
Yeah, who is the real winner here? Oscar.
I am the real winner.
Anyway, thanks so much, Aaron, for coming in and
Thank
chatting
you.
with us today.
It's very fun being here.
Yes.
Yeah, we hope you've had a lot of fun
love-
anyway.
Yeah.
Having you because you're a good friend.
And we needed someone to replace Lucy.
I don't feel like a replacement. I feel like completely someone else. I
Yes.
always feel bad if I'm replacing someone.
Yeah, yeah.
You are not-
Well, not replacing, you're just standing in for
Yeah.
today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So hopefully, Lucy will be back next time.
And then we can finally talk about the Animal Crossing Direct.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I'm glad it wasn't me.
Yes.
Which, at the time that this is coming out, will probably be about a month or two after its actual release.
Because of the time it's recording, it's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yes, the
Wow.
update's not the game.
Yeah,
the
the
update
update.
and the DLC.
All right.
So
So,
I'm super hype. Woo!
thanks for joining us. Have a lovely day.
I'm Ruby.
I'm Oscar.
And I'm Aaron. Thanks for listening.
Keep those controllers plugged in because you never know when they're going to run out of battery.
Definitely.
Especially you Xbox players out there.
Oh.